What a joke. What a joke. What a joke. So now I see people out there saying that the Eagles are a super team. And they were saying the only reason why the Philadelphia Eagles won the Super Bowl is because they are a super team. So let me debunk that, right? Let me debunk that right away. Okay? The Eagles are a super team. Let's look at this. Let's go down the roster so we could talk a little bit about what people are saying. Okay? That the Eagles are a super team. They're a super team now. Of course, they're a super team now. They won the Super Bowl, right? But they didn't win because they came in as a super team. Because guess what? If they wouldn't have won the Super Bowl, we would hear everybody saying, "Oh my gosh, yeah, the Eagles, had all this hype and they didn't win." But then when we do win, we're a super team. Okay, let's look at it. Let's start. Let's start from the top. We got at quarterback. We all know Jalen Hurts. Okay, all right. All the pundits right now, they're jumping on Jalen's jock a little bit now. They're jumping on, but you still got a lot of guys out there. Oh, Jalen isn't a top 5 quarterback. This, that, and the other. All right. I heard one guy saying, "Oh, well, what's his name? What's the guy's name from Baltimore? Trent Dilfer. Trent Dilfer won a one Super Bowl, or Eli Manning won 2 Super Bowls. Just because Jalen Hurts won 1 Super Bowl, that didn't make him look. He outplayed Patrick Mahomes twice, and he was up for MVP running before he got hurt a year or so ago. Okay, so don't do that. Don't do that. I heard one guy saying Justin Herbert was a top tier quarterback. All right, he's a good quarterback, but he's not top tier because you hadn't won nothing. Right? You hadn't won anything. So what makes you this top tier quarterback? I don't get it. So we got Jalen Hurts. We got Jalen Hurts in the second round. Okay? Because after Carson Wentz and that whole debacle went down, we got Jalen Hurts in the second round. You know what makes Jalen Hurts best? What makes him really good? It's his focus. It's his dedication. I know you guys have seen it. You've seen him out there right now, back on the field, practicing. Right after the Super Bowl, he's back out there again. Okay? You can't say that for everybody, but he's back out there again and going to prove everybody wrong again. So, okay, let me get off of that. Jalen Hurts. Then we got Saquon Barkley. All right. Do I have to say anything else? We got Saquon Barkley. Okay, great. Excellent player. There. Let's go. Remember, we were last in defense last year. We flipped to number 1. Super team. We had a linebacker, Zach Bond. Zach Bond came from special teams on the New Orleans Saints. So how was he a super team guy? How was he a super team guy? I want you guys to answer this question. Those of you that's saying the Philadelphia Eagles are a super team, I want you to answer that question. Zach Bond came from the New Orleans Saints special teams. Okay, let's keep going. Mekhi Becton, all right? Mekhi Becton was about to quit. He was about to quit playing football altogether, right? A high draft pick. Everybody was calling him a bust, this and that and that. But guess what he did? He came to Stoutland University. And when you come to Stoutland University, and when you get in the right scheme and the right fit, now you look all world, right? He wasn't always there. If he would have went to some other team, it wouldn't have worked. But we just have the people in place to make it work. Okay, did that make him all world super team? All right, let me keep going. We got A.J. Brown. Yes. We got Devontae Smith on offense. Yes. Tight end, backup tight end, we got Grant Calcaterra. All right, let's keep going. I'm going down the list so we could look at defense. We got Jordan Davis. Okay, Jordan Davis in the middle there. Then we got Jalen Carter, obviously, in the middle there. So we got some big, stout guys there from Georgia. We got Nolan Smith, all right, who came on. It wasn't like Nolan Smith, was beating down doors. He came on at the end, coming on now. This is his first year. He made a little impact, but now he's coming on. That didn't make us a super team. He wasn't always there as a super team player. That's why I want you guys to explain right now, how are the Eagles a super team? Yeah, they're super now because they won the Super Bowl. So it's easy to say they were a super team. Okay? What else? We got Cooper DeJean. Cooper DeJean was a rookie. Quinyon Mitchell, a rookie. All right, these guys just happened to be in the right place at the right time with the right coaches and the right team. Does that make them a super team? They were rookies. Name a couple of rookies right now that came in and was locked down, shut down like these guys. Name them. I did just name them. Okay, they were rookies. Then you got Nakobe Dean. Nakobe Dean fighting for his spot. He got injured, right? Played solid. Came in there. Who came in behind him? Aaron Brooks. Aaron Brooks came in and played. Is Aaron Brooks a part of a super team? Yeah, Super Bowl super team now, right? You're super because you won the Super Bowl. But Aaron Brooks, is he without the team? Would he be on a super team? Right? Okay, let's keep going, guys. I hope you're seeing this. So the topic of the Philadelphia Eagles being this big time super team, just throw it out the window. Throw it out the window because it's not true. All right. Then behind Saquon Barkley, we had Kenny Gainwell. Kenny Gainwell, he's supposed to be on the super team. He's going to be a free agent this year, and most likely going to leave. Right. Then we had Dallas Goedert at tight end. All right. Dallas Goedert is a solid player, really solid. Okay. On defense, C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Glad we got that guy back. He's a dog. He's a dog. And that's what we were missing, that kind of mentality on the defense. And that's the kind of players that you need to have. C.J. Gardner-Johnson. That Brandon Graham, the staple, the old guy, the guy that was really doing things, Mr. Go 100 miles an hour making plays. Okay, we had Milt Williams in the middle, strip sack on Patrick Mahomes. Was he a part of the super team? At the beginning of the season, were people saying that, oh, y'all got Milt Williams? He's dangerous. No, but they're saying it now because they saw the strip sack. They saw what he could do now. Why? Because they got better over the season. They got better during the time. So don't talk to me about the Eagles being a super team. Don't even talk to me about that. We had Lane Johnson, solid, one of the best offensive linemen in the NFL. And let me tell you why these guys are so good. Jordan Mailata, let me tell you why they're so good. It's because of Jeff Stoutland and Stoutland University. It's not a super team. We put these teams together. We develop talent. That's what we do. Y'all need to stop crying about super teams, and y'all need to go find coaches that could develop talent like this. That's why we win. We had Avonte Maddox, right? Then we had, look, this is a perfect example. When Jalen Hurts got hurt, who came in? We had the second quarterback, Kenny Pickett got hurt, and we had the third, Tanner McKee came in and looked all world. He looked all world. Why? Because we have the right players in place, the right coaches in place. That's why we won the Super Bowl. So I want you guys to stop with all the super team talk. This was a process. This was a process. We had to start from somewhere and we had to go somewhere. The super team. That's what I'm talking about. All right? Keely Ringo. Man, Will Shipley, Darius Slay. Darius Slay is 36 years old, 37 years old. Y'all would have said, oh, Darius Slay is yes, he's a great player in our system. Right? Who else did we have? Tyler Steen. We got him coming. He's another player that's coming. Josh Sweat. Josh Sweat had a big Super Bowl. Come on. We got Jeremiah Trotter Jr. coming up. Right? All of this. Look at the depth that we have, and the reason why we have this kind of depth, and that's where I'm going to stop. But the reason why we have this kind of depth is because we develop players. It's a process, man. It's a process to becoming great. You don't just become great overnight. And that's what's going to happen with Jalen Hurts. So all of you guys out there that are continuing to hate, continuing to say, oh, the Eagles had a super team. Oh my gosh, that's why they won. No, it was simply a process. We started somewhere. We were 2-2. And then we flipped the switch. Everybody was in position where they needed to be. And that's how we won the Super Bowl. So I don't want to hear it anymore talking about the Eagles are a super team. But we got the players in place and we have depth. That's what we do. Thank you, Howie. Thank you, Nick Sirianni. Thank you, Eagles fans. Fly, Eagles, fly.